probably gone, but it's out of our hands. The court won't let you hire anybody.
Mama, you didn't let me finish. I already did.
Gotta love these Brady Pub muffins. I'm not so sure. But what? I don't know, something's missing. Trying to figure out what it is. Brown sugar. Oh yeah. How come I didn't think of that?
You know, it'd be more perfect if they had added a little bit more of a caramel note, too.
Caramel note, huh?
Yeah, everything else is great, though. I mean, I still can't believe you get to roll out of bed and have breakfast like this. Waiting for you? What?
Well, don't get too used to it. Now that you found a job, you're gonna have to find your own place, too. I don't plan on sharing my bed with my little sister forever.
Why not? It's not like you're sharing it with anybody else.
Commissioner, find a house call. Come bearing documents. Still think you're making a mistake, but you want to drop the charges against Brady and Eric? You're gonna need to sign on the dotted line. I do. So come in. Okay. Look, don't get me wrong. It's not like I enjoyed being kidnapped and worked over by a mad scientist, but gotta say I can't complain about the end result. Right, yeah. You made that clear. So why did the police commissioner find it necessary to run this errand in person? Well, actually, I'm not just here to have you sign documents. I'm also here about my sister, Gabby.
You won't regret agreeing to take this meeting, Mr. Saxon. In fact, I'm very confident that you'll be impressed with my wife. She's not only a brilliant businesswoman, she's extraordinarily creative. Good morning, Mrs. Shin.
Good morning. It's been a very enjoyable one so far. Text, really? This hour?
It's not a text. It's an alert. It's an alert to let me know if there's any job opportunities for a photographer. My nights may be covered because of you, and I appreciate it, but I need to fill my daytime hours.
What a lovely way to wake up.
Did you sleep well?
Better than I have in... I don't know how long.
Well, not having a drug-induced hangover probably helped.
No doubt.
You know, maybe what also helped is you and Stefan finally sitting down and hashing everything out.
Yeah, about that. There's a bit more to the story.
Well, fill me in, please.
Yes, Stefan and I hashed things out. But that doesn't mean everything's settled. Far from it. You see, though my brother may not know it, I'm as committed as I ever was to taking him down.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Stop.
Stop what?
The alert. Just cancel it.
Son, I need a job.
Right, no, I get that, but not just any job. You're incredibly talented, Eric. A wonderful photographer. So who needs a boss? You should be your own boss. You should open up your own gallery.
don't understand. I mean, not that I expected you and Stefan to become best friends out of
Look,
this.
I said all the right things to him. But I did have my fingers crossed behind my back, as did my brother, I'm sure. And it's obvious he wants what he's always wanted. Lee out of the way, Gabby in his life, and the two of them running Demira. Which I am not going to allow to happen. Meaning I have to stop the two of them teaming up to oust me.
Okay, and how are you going to accomplish that?
Well, by forming my own team, of course. Which I've actually already done. With Li Shin.
I look forward to it as well. Yeah, talk soon then. Thanks. So, how much did you hear?
I heard your comments about me. Your very effusive comments.
All of them sincere. You want this deal for your fashion line to go through its axis, don't you?
What? No, I haven't even agreed to go in and pitch them and hear you her setting it up.
Well, you seem intrigued enough last night. You took all the paperwork to bed with you.
Just curious, that's all. It doesn't mean I'm ready to make a deal.
It's just an initial meeting, and no one's gonna rush you into anything. Gabby, I want you to have an outlet for this incredible creativity of yours. And Saxton seems very interested. But if I'm being too pushy, I can always call them back and cancel the meeting.
So can I assume that Gabby living with Lee bugs the hell out of you as much as it does me?
I hate it. A lot.
Yeah, figured as much. Although I will admit I don't really know all the details of their arrangement, considering Gabby, well, she stopped confiding in me since she knows how I feel about Lee. As opposed to all the warm and fuzzies you feel about me. Well, let's just say that he makes you look good. Now, with that said, I hope to hell you haven't given up on getting her away from him.
Oh, no. I'm never giving up on that. You can bank on it.
Good. Good, just be careful. You know, Shin obviously already tried to pull the plug on you once. I don't think he really likes competition.
I'm not competition, Alicia. I'm gonna blow that son of a bitch out of the water.
The gallery? Me.
Well, when I couldn't fall asleep last night, I spent a good hour going through your portfolio. Eric, you would have no trouble filling an entire gallery's walls, especially with those photos you took in Africa. Now, you've been building this whole library of images. And meanwhile, you set alerts on your phone for someone who has a tenth of your talent, hoping that they'll deign to hire you?
Listen, I need a job, Sloan.
No, what you need is to take charge of your career.
You know, I appreciate your support. But, I mean, God, getting a gallery space, do you know what it takes? It takes money to buy the supplies, not to mention a gallery. So how am I supposed to find that?
I have the perfect place. It's called Sweet Bits.
You may remember the person I hired. Her name is Talia, and she is perfect for Sweet Bits.
I remember her fine. You're the one forgetting we can't start throwing money around, Chanel. Now every penny we spend is being watched by the court.
Damn it, Mama. I can't believe Sloan Peterson got that judge to sign off on a plan like this. Please tell me that Belle is working on getting that freeze on our accounts reversed.
Believe me, she's trying. I mean, she's hoping to get the whole crazy case dismissed. But we have to be realistic, baby girl. She's a lawyer, not a miracle worker.
Okay, well, neither am I. And I can't run a successful bakery without any help. I need to swoop in and lock Talia down before I lose her.
Well, what if you made this girl an unpaid intern? No, just until the lawsuit is over.
I cannot do that, Mama. She worked at one of the most successful bakeries in New York City. I mean, I have to offer her a competitive salary or else someone else in Salem is gonna snap her up in no time.
then I guess you need to win the lottery.
I open my door to you, give you a place to lay your head, and this is the things I get? Grief about my love life?
I was just joking.
Really? You thought that was funny?
You're too sensitive, Jada. And look, I'm not with anyone else either right now. And it's fine. Me and you, we're independent women, right? We do just fine on our own.
That we do. So here's to the both of us flying solo.
So, how long has it been?
Since what?
You know, since not flying solo?
Here I thought we were dropping the subject.
Fine. It's none of my business.
No, it's not. But I have nothing to hide. I broke up with someone a few months ago.
Wow. A few months is a long time. My breakup was pretty recent.
I'm doing fine, Talia.
And I'm sure you are. But is there someone new on the horizon at least?
After my brother and I got honest with each other, I invited Lee over to tell him that I'm willing to join forces. And now he knows that I fully support his reconciliation with Gabby, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make that happen.
Okay. What did you tell him about the situation with Stefan?
Nothing he can use against me. Lee only knows what I want him to know. More importantly, Lee only heard what he is willing to hear. And in return, I got an earful.
Meaning?
Meaning, he's cooked up some wonderful distraction for Gabby. One which she just might fall for.
Don't cancel the meeting. Won't look good on either one of us if I bail now. So I'll go in, meet with Saxon, see what happens.
I actually know what will happen. You'll go in there, impress the hell out of them. Before you know it, everyone will forget all about Gabby Chic, and your new designs will leave them in the dust.
Okay, you can dial down on the flattery. I know how good I am.
Well, it doesn't hurt to be reminded, does it?
I'm gonna go get ready for this meeting.
Oh, me too. Then, I'll make you breakfast to remember.
So, Gabby might have a new fashion line through Saxon's department stores.
Right. So while Stefan's forced to sneak around trying to snatch a few stolen moments with Gabby, she'll be going to bed every night just a few feet from the man who revived the artistic side of her career.
But Gabby's in love with Stefan. And she's mourned him for years. She's never going to be able to stay away from him.
And that's where things get interesting.
Oh boy, how so?
Lee filled me in on a very important stipulation in his and Gabby's deal. She will get his Demira shares if she remains in the marriage for 6 months. But only if she remains faithful.
Oh my god. The contract actually has a fidelity clause?
One which I might be able to take advantage of.
AJ, you're playing a dangerous game. What if Stefan finds out what you're doing behind his back?
Well, I like taking risks. That's the fun in life, isn't it? You say?
Yeah, but I guess it depends on what that risk is.
Well, getting involved with someone romantically, that's risky business, isn't it? Since one could have their poor little heart broken.
True.
But it's definitely fun, nonetheless. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I would. And definitely worth the risk.
rest. This is my bedroom, remember? Living out of a suitcase over here. Unless, of course, you want to change our sleeping agreement. Invite me into your bedroom.
Nice try. I'm gonna go get ready myself. Hey, listen, for breakfast, egg white omelet with spinach, butter toast, coffee black.
Coming up. Hello, Stefan.
Lee? What the hell are you doing answering Gabby's phone?
Sweet Bits, they're going out of business?
Well, Chanel and Polina may not know that yet, but yes. And once I won my case against them, the space is mine. And what better use of it than for your gallery?
Are you sure about this?
That I'll win?
No.
Yes.
No. But this is a good idea.
Look, I get it. You don't want to take business away from Chanel. And you won't be. You know, that's my job, and believe me, I'm really looking forward to doing it. You're just like the beneficiary. And with the cash I win from my judgment against them, I mean, hey, I can even be an investor, too.
Me with my own gallery.
Oh, don't say no, because it's complicated. Say yes, because it's thrilling.
You better get that.
This is maybe about the case. Hold on, thought. Peterson here?
What? God, I hated this never-ending war with Sloan.
Believe me, I hate it too. And you're right. This is war. That's why we need to think strategically. Now look, if you hire this girl, it's gonna look like you're trying to put one over on the court, and then the judge will penalize you, and then Sloan wins. Miss Bell.
Well, answer it. It's probably about the case.
Hello? What? Belle, are you sure? Oh, no, Chanel's right here. She's right here with me now. Yeah. Okay, no, I have to call you back. Oh, Lord.
Look, Mama, stop calling for the Lord and tell me what happened. Come on, what did Belle say? Mama? Mama, you're scaring me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what we're gonna do. Now that we're gonna have all this free time since Belle got the case thrown out.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, baby, our long shot came through, darling. Yeah, we're free of that witch at last.
Good morning.
Ray. Hi.
So, you enjoying your time in Salem so far?
You know, I was until about 20 minutes ago when my big sister was saying I was cramping her style and need to move out stat. But little does she know you have to have style to cramp first.
Please feel free to ignore her.
Yeah, duly noted. So what were you guys talking about a second ago when I walked up? It seemed kind of intense.
You know, it's funny you should ask.
Didn't you say you have a new job to go to? You know, wouldn't want you to be late.
Oh, no, it's fine. But good point. You know, now that I'm a baker, I have to get used to the early morning shifts.
Wait. You're going to be working at a bakery?
Mm-hmm. At Sweet Bits in Horton Town Square. You know it?
That's your new job.
What's wrong with that? Sweet Bits has the best donuts in town.
And they'll be even better now that I'm there.
What's going on, T? Why would you work as a baker?
What's wrong with bakers?
Nothing if that's your chosen field. But it isn't yours now, is it?
What am I missing here?
It's just that Talia here is not a baker. She's a doctor.
You're a doctor?
I have a medical degree, yes.
Stop making it sound like you just got your learner's permit. She got her degree from Stanford, one of the best medical schools in the country.
And she graduated top 10% of her class.
Top 5%, actually.
You know you're only proving my point, right? How is working at a bakery using any of your talents?
I'm a very talented baker.
When you said you got a job, I assumed it was at University Hospital. I thought it was always your dream to follow in Daddy's footsteps.
No, it was Daddy's dream to have me follow him into medicine. It doesn't make it mine.
But you worked so hard. Who walks away from a career like that?
Me! And you're right, I don't want to be late for my new job, so I'll catch you guys later. Bye, Rafe.
Bye.
Bye, Jada.
I wonder if Chanel Dupree knows just how overqualified her new baker is.
So this means I can hire Talia. Or no, I already hired her, so this means now I don't have to fire Talia.
Oh, you can hire a baker's dozen of Talias if you want to. Oh, did you see what I just did there?
Yeah, I did, but I'm just way too happy to even complain about your terrible sense of humor. We owe Bill, big time.
Oh, do we ever? Oh, that brilliant woman left Sloan in her dust. Oh, boy. I wonder how that witch is taking it.
Yeah. It's okay. Okay? It's okay.
Everything is not okay. That whole lawsuit, everything relied on that, and now it's dead in the water. They're murderers, and they've won again.
Right, it was just a civil case, right? No one was going to prison. It's about money. You have money.
It was never about the money. They've torn my family apart. And they just keep getting away with it because they're cute and cuddly and fun and everyone loves them. But me, Sloan Peterson, the soulless ambulance chaser. God forbid I forget about my mother being pushed off of a roof to her death. It's just like whatever happens to me, whatever I get taken from me, oh, I deserve it.
I'm sorry. I'm on your side, and I'm sorry if I made it sound like your case was unimportant.
Lawsuit is my last shot. It's my last shot at justice for my mom.
It's okay.
Can I help you, Stefan?
You can help me, Lee, by giving Gabby her phone back.
I'm afraid my wife is a little busy right now, doesn't have time for chit-chat. She's getting dressed for a very important meeting.
What meeting?
If Gabby thinks it's any of your business, I'm sure she'll tell you. It's just not my place.
The clock is ticking on that little 6-month deal you have. You know what happens when time runs out.
I know what will happen if you keep calling her. I also know what will happen if by some bizarre chance you actually succeed at tempting her into some secret rendezvous.
Thought of that scares you to death, doesn't it?
It should scare Gabby to death. Because if she fails to resist you, she'll lose all those Demare shares. And she'll have you to thank for that. Because you couldn't keep it in your pants. So, do her a favor, do yourself a favor, and stay away from my wife.
Lee? Lee?
Bitch. Is there a problem, brother?
Thanks for all your incredible work, Belle. You are truly a lifesaver. You don't know how much of a relief this is to me and Chanel. Oh, we are eternally grateful. You too. Bye now. Oh, what are you working on, honey?
Oh, I am revising the budget for Sweet Bits. With Talia on board, I'll be able to add back some of the popular items to our menu. And thanks to Belle, I will be able to actually pay my new employee.
I didn't know that was an issue. but I'm certainly happy that you can. Hi, Talia. This is my mother, Paulina Price. Mama, this is my new employee, Talia. I am so sorry, I forgot your last name. I know it was on the application. Oh, it's Hunter.
Hunter? Mm-hmm. Any relation to Detective Jada Hunter?
Yeah, she's my sister. You know her?
No, but I do know of her. My partner arrested me once.
I just don't get it. She spent all those years at medical school just to become a baker?
She's trying to change her life, pursue her dream.
Her dream was to become a doctor. And she pursued that dream with a vengeance. Totally driven. Little Miss Overachiever. You heard the way she corrected me about where she graduated at Stanford? I mean, who does that if they're not proud of their achievement?
Well, it's certainly something to be proud of.
Exactly. But I know better than to try to sit her down and set her straight. It would be a complete waste of breath.
Well, I hear that. I mean, Dario and Gabby, they have made some curious choices over the years, despite my excellent advice.
It must be hard being right all the time, huh?
Mm-hmm. And also being the older sibling. You know, we were born to be ignored.
Disrespected.
And resented.
But we love those disrespectful, resentful young ones anyway, don't we?
Do we? Yes, we do. And we will never stop trying to rescue them from themselves.
Damn right we won't.
Hey, would you put that omelet in a container for me? I want to eat it later, but I don't want to be late.
Wow. Saxton's is about to be deluged with women who want to look exactly the way you do now.
Would you two tone it down on the flattery? Well, why are you dressed up? You don't think you're coming with me, do you?
Well, I was the go-between. I'm the one who told them to snatch you up.
Yeah, but it's my pitch. I can do it myself. I don't need help with that.
But they are expecting both of us.
That's fine. I can just tell them that you're... Wait a minute. Stefan called?
You wanna know what my problem is? His name's Li Shin. He just told me that Gabby was too busy to talk because she's headed to some important business meeting. And I'm sure that creep made the whole thing up as another ploy to keep us apart.
Well, maybe it wasn't made up.
What do you mean?
Word on the street is Saxon's maybe partnering with Gabby on a new fashion line.
Word on the street.
Well, yeah, I hear things at Basic Black. That's part of my job.
Well, if that were true, Gabby would have told me about it, and I would have heard first. I can't speak to Gabby's willingness to share information, but if I were to guess what's going on here, it sounds like Lee is trying to get her interested in a new business opportunity, so she loses interest in his Demira shares. And by extension, you. No way that's gonna happen. Gabby loves me, and she wants nothing more than to be back together. No way can Lee distract her by waving some shiny new business opportunity in front of her face. But if she gives in to her feelings for you, she could lose her Demira shares. How do you know about that?
Want to ride to the station?
Sure. We can talk about what a bummer it is being the older sibling.
And you can tell me what you and Talia were talking about when I walked up. I mean, it's none of my business. It's just...
What?
Oh, just the look on your faces when I came up. Never mind.
Oh, it's Sean. We've been trading info on a case we have, so I should probably take this. You go ahead. I'll drive myself. Hunter.
So you never went to culinary school?
No, actually, I had a different focus. But baking is just something I know.
Do you also know that you're talking to a couple of criminals? You think you've won, don't you?
Oh, honey, we know we have.
Well, you are wrong. I am not giving up on making you two bitches pay for what you've done.
Look, I don't know what your problem is, but you can't just talk to them like that.
They're my problem. This one's a murderer, and this one covered it up. Your lawyer may have pulled a rabbit out of her hat, but you are not off the hook.
You listen to me, Sloan Peterson. You have lost, and you will keep on losing and losing. So how about you find something better to do with your time than trying to hurt me and my family? Trying to drag us to court to satisfy your sick need for revenge when my daughter and we have done nothing wrong. Do you hear me?
Maybe I don't need court to get my revenge. Ever think of that?
So Stefan called and you didn't think to tell me?
You saw the notification before I had a chance. It was a very brief call. He asked for you, and I said you were getting ready for a meeting. Needed to stay focused.
Damn it, Lee, I don't need a secretary, nor do I need you answering my phone without my permission.
Well, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. Why don't you call him back now, if you like? I mean, it might make us late for the meeting at Saxon's, but we could probably make up the time on the road.
No, I don't want to be late. And there's no we. Okay, it's just me, remember?
Fine. The only thing is they're expecting me to, and I wouldn't want them wondering why I didn't show up. That would be an unnecessary distraction, and I wouldn't want to spoil your pitch before you even get to make it.
You're driving.
Lee's little sister Wendy, she mentioned something about a morals clause in their marriage contract.
Wow. I'm surprised Lee would share that information with her. That she would just impart that knowledge onto you.
Well, no one's ever accused Wendy of discretion.
Look, I'm sorry if I spoke out of turn. I didn't know that this clause was on a need-to-know basis. Either way, I don't envy you, Stefan. It certainly is a very tricky situation.
It is indeed. Lee's watching us like a hawk, waiting for me and Gabby to give in to feelings for one another, and I can't figure out a way around it.
Well, Stefan, maybe I can help.
You? How?
Well, maybe I can arrange for you and Gabby to meet privately. I mean, after all, Lee's not watching me.
Wow. It's a very kind offer.
What can I say? I'm a romantic at heart, and I really want you and Gabby to be happy together. And since you two boys have made peace, I'm on your side as much as EJ is.
That'd be amazing. Thank you.
Of course. But I'll get to work, and I'll let you know as soon as I come up with something.
I'm very grateful, Nicole. And I know Gabby will be too.
Well done, Oscar-worthy.
I was just following the plan.
Now all we need is for Lee to catch Stefan and Gabby in the act, and it's bye-bye shares Gabriella and control of Demira. Let's just hope Stefan makes it worth it.